16,300 diamonds, 80 wishes, free materials for 190 pulls. It sounds too good to be true, right? Is it too good to be true? Spoiler, a little bit, but is it bullshit? No, it is not bullshit. So we're going to get into it. We're going to break it down and see what is realistic for you to get for this 4.0 update. Hi, I'm Alice. Welcome. We talk to the pretty boys, Atome and Gacha games, and anything else that may get me into trouble because honestly, I don't know everything there is to know about this game. I'm actually like very behind in Love and DeepSpace because I've been busy with other things in my life and other games like Honkai with Phanon. If you know, you know, right? Okay, so is it bullshit? Is Infold gaslighting us for all these diamonds? They're not. If you watch the live stream, like me, and you're a crazy person, and you jotted down every time they mentioned diamonds or wishes or anything, and then you add it up, it does add up to the claim that they said at the beginning of the stream. So, were they lying? No. But how realistic is it for you to get these? So, I did the math. I went further, I went deeper to see exactly where all of this is coming from. I'll put the graphic up here if you want to look at the breakdown, because I'm not going to go through the breakdown. That's too much. And it's honestly not even like worth it, because if you log in every day and you do the things that are required every day, like you do your dailies, you do your check-ins, all of that, you claim whatever there is to claim, you click all the buttons and you tap all the things, you say hi to your boy, you should get a lot. You're not going to get everything though. And why do I say you're not going to get everything? Because Infold isn't just handing this to us, it's available, it is there, but you're going to have to work a little bit for it. So first, I want to say those 80 wishes, that is very tricksy of them to say, because you can see in the little graphic that it is a mix of standard wishes, limited time deep space wishes, and deep space wishes. Most of them are standard wishes. About like 60 of them are standard wishes, and 21 are limited time deep space wishes. Just saying, just be prepared for that. All right, so what are the catches? What is the catch? Well, most of these diamonds that Infold is claiming that will be available in 4.0 come from two sources. One is the new Unicorns Operation game mode, which they say you can claim 6,090 diamonds, 16 standard wishes, and 1 deep space wish. And then the other is the Deep Space Trials update, which they say you can claim 6,510 diamonds and 12 standard wishes. Let's be realistic here for a moment. If you are a new player, I don't think you're going to get a lot of the Deep Space Trials diamonds. Just because the Deep Space Trial is kind of endgame, and to go deep in the Deep Space Trials, you do need to have, honestly, you probably need to have myth companions. It's a lot easier if you have myth companions. Why? Because most myth companions scale off of HP and defense, which there are more stats on the protocores. So you're also going to have protocores with good stats. They're leveled up memories, all of this shit. If you want to go deep in the Deep Space Trials, now you could get pretty far on just like a crit build. You can get quite a lot of diamonds there, but I'm just saying that a lot of those diamonds are probably going to be left on the table. And that's a big chunk, 6,510 diamonds. The Unicorns Operation, I feel, is a little bit more friendly to new players because it's kind of like Abyssal Chaos in that sense, where it looks like a lot of the diamonds come from one-time achievements. but it is a bit grindy. You're just gonna have to grind it out. So it really depends, I guess, on how much time and energy you want to put into these two game modes. But that is where the bulk of the diamonds are. So where are the other diamonds? They are in check-ins and the events, which are going to trickle in very slowly. So over time, you will get these diamonds if you check into all these events. It will probably take the full 3 weeks because the Caleb event, the heartfelt gift, doesn't start until July 12th. And that will take 14 days of you checking in to get all 2,000 diamonds that are available there. So that is a very slow trickle. And then you have the check-in event for the chibi wedding thing. So those are kind of the catches, right? Are you willing to grind it out in the Deep Space Trials and the Unicorns Operation game mode? And are you willing to wait or just remember to log in every day and check in on these events? So it is up for grabs, but how much are you willing to do? So realistically, ballpark figures, you probably can get maybe less than half of the diamonds that they claim that you can get, maybe 7,000 diamonds, which is just a little under 50 pulls. For the Deep Space Limited Wishes, you can get 21 of those. So if you spend all those diamonds on wishes, plus those Deep Space Wishes, you can get just about pity, just under pity, one full pity, so about like 68 wishes or pulls for the wedding banner. So yeah, you can get one memory for the multi banner for free. So that's true. That is true. If you it just really depends on how much work you want to put in. All right, so that's what I got for you. Thanks for watching. Good luck with your polls. I hope everybody is enjoying the wedding event, and I hope that this helped, and at least knowing that if you keep at it, you probably will get one of the boys on this multi-banner if you're playing free to play. All right, so thanks for watching. Take care. Bye.